Good morning and welcome to Indie Life Adventures. We're going to have some coffee talk this morning. It is Easter morning 2025 and we're parked here in Calvert Marina. Our big projects today are going to be to take off the head sail because we've got to go just right across the creek to have our boat hauled out so that we can get a leaky seal repaired. And that leaky seal has kept us in the slip. And so I was trying to maybe nudge Nick a little to be like, let's take the boat out this weekend. And then I kind of ran through potential worst case scenarios and just thought it would be so terrible if we sank our boat the day before we were getting it hauled out to fix our leaky seal. So caution made the better decision of just let's stay put. We're going to get the seal fixed and then we'll be able to take the boat out and do our adventures. What do you think about that?
I think it's the wise decision. Right?
Yes.
So we have a leaky shaft seal. I noticed some water just in that small bilge area a couple times over, maybe last year, once or twice. Didn't think much of it. I thought maybe it was just condensation from whatever, but you're not in that area very often, so it's just a space right there where the propeller shaft mounts to the transmission.
And what we don't have, what is it called? Like a stuff sack seal or something?
Stuffing box.
Stuffing box. Because
Yeah.
whenever we mentioned our seal is leaking, everybody's like, oh, put some stuffing in there. But we don't have that kind of a seal.
Yeah, we don't. We have a dripless.
A dripless seal.
Yeah.
And it leaks a lot more when the engine is running.
Yeah. I've tried to burp it, but it doesn't really have any. It's not like the newer ones. This thing's probably the original one on the boat, and they talk about the bellows and burping the bellows and trying to get it to clear out any debris that it might have built up. But I just think it's getting old. This one probably is original to the boat. The rubber itself doesn't look like it's in bad condition.
Yeah, it looks like it's in great condition.
But I think internally, it's just getting worn.
So we're playing it safe, and we're going to get the seal replaced. And but what I'm starting to learn about myself. I have a hard time relaxing because once it was clear we were not going to take the boat out yesterday, I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And granted, there's tons of projects to do, but I really am starting to notice, since we're in this scenic touristy area of Solomons, Maryland, there's a lot of stuff on the land we haven't taken the time yet to explore. So yesterday ended up being a very fun-filled day on land. So fun-filled, in fact, you hit a new step goal record.
Oh, yeah.
So we're Garmin users, which if you want to be Garmin friends, I would love to have more Garmin friends because I think it's a lot of fun on the Connect app. I'm Dory at Indie Life Adventures on Garmin.
I think I'm just me.
Yeah, you're just you. But he hit a new step goal of 30. Did you get 32,000 steps yesterday?
I don't know. Let me look. No,
But
it's on my
it
phone.
started out with us doing a 3-mile walk, then going into town, and not town, but there's a city park a 1.5 miles away where we played pickleball. Then we came back, had some lunch, and then we went to Calvert Cliffs State Park to look for shark's teeth, because all the reviews say you can find tons of shark's teeth there. Well, we gave it a good effort. To get to the beach, it was a 1.8 mile hike. You get to the beach, and the beach is just full of broken shells, essentially. Pebbles, broken shells, lots of, what was that, clay rocks?
Yeah, just clay. Chunks
They look
of clay.
like giant rocks, and then Nick would just break them in half. They were clay. I didn't know that. And then there was also like the shale, the big chunks of brown that again looked like rocks.
Limestone.
Oh, limestone?
Yeah.
So yeah, what appeared to be a rock was
sandstone,
not always
Sandstone. Yeah.
But yeah, so we explored the beach and gave it our best effort, but did not find any shark teeth.
No, we could see some fossilized remains of shells buried,
Yes, because you've got the cliff, and you can see the different colors of time in the cliffs and different shells that you could just reach in and like pull pieces of them out. Like it was just like history right there in front of you. but no shark's teeth that we could find.
No shark's teeth.
Yeah. But yeah, so nothing boating related at all yesterday. It was all just out and about, enjoying the land and the perfect weather. It was a beautiful day, quite windy, but beautiful.
Yeah, a little windy, cloudy, partially. Like part of the day was cloudy. Like today, it's really cloudy.
Yeah.
But overall, no, it was a good day. I think you're right. We got out. We got to explore some of the area. It was fun.
Yeah, and today we're just hoping the wind holds off while we take down the head sail, because this will be my very first time ever taking down a furled jib sail. But you've done it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I spent the morning looking at YouTube videos. Thank you for all those people who film what you're doing, because it really helps me to visualize the steps of the process. And it seems like the most important step is that you do it when there's little to no wind, so that you don't lose your sail into the water.
True.
So
Yes.
we're going to figure that out this morning.
And there's little to no wind. I think we're at 6 miles per hour this morning.
Yeah, it's very quiet and nice.
Yeah.
A perfect morning for coffee in the cockpit.
Yeah, it's coming out of the north, so it's not too bad. If anything, it'll just blow the sail back towards the deck,
Yes.
the back of the boat, so we're good.
And we don't know how long the boat will be out of the water, because aside from fixing the shaft seal, we're going to get the bottom repainted.
Yeah, the list of things that we have are just stuff that we want to get done while it's out. So inspect the through holes, replace any that are, need replacement. Sand and repaint the bottom. Then we'll have them. What else was there? There was a couple. Oh yeah, obviously the shaft seal. I'm going to have a backup bilge pump installed, I believe, just to be safe. The current one isn't connected to the battery directly. You have to have the switch on, so that always makes me nervous that if you don't have it connected to power and leave the main board on, then if you have a leak, then it could sink, right? So I'm gonna have them added a backup so we can just directly wire it to the battery, and that'll make me feel a little bit better.
Yes. And I'm just hoping we get the boat back within the first week of May, because I don't want to waste the summer. It's like all winter we studied boating stuff, and now I'm ready to do the hands-on part, because I'm really needing to improve. Specifically, I need to improve on my docking. Like, I am not very good at all at putting the boat in and out of the slip. So that is my goal for this summer, is to really get comfortable with docking the vessel, because I'm not a very good boating partner if I can't be trusted to be able to park our darn boat.
It'll be all right. We'll get it done.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. I don't know why it causes me such anxiety, but it does. It's like when we're out in the water with no chance of hitting anything, I feel free and just love it. But the moment we get close to other boats or to the dock or to land, I feel very anxious.
Well, I can say that you probably are not alone.
Okay. But people must overcome it, because people go in and out of slips like it's easy. So I do think it's a skill I can learn, and I'm determined this is my year.
Yes, definitely. I think you can do it.
Thank you.
You're going to do it.
Thank you.
Yep, she's going to do it. She's going to park this boat like a champ.
Yes, because I know you daydream about getting a bigger boat, and I want to be very comfortable with a 35-foot before I want to leap into a bigger one. So I just don't want to be a boat owner who has a boat that's bigger than they can handle.
No, I gotcha. It's smart.
Yeah.
And we might stay with 35-footer. Who knows?
I do love this boat.
Right?
I could be very happy with this boat for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a 73 degrees morning out here on Solomon's. We're on Bat Creek. Not Bat, like Batman, but Back.
Back, B-A-C-K.
Like pat your back.
Like Backstreet Boys.
Like Backstreet Boys, I guess. But yeah, and we're just enjoying our coffee, which I have finished my second cup, which means that's probably close to time for us to start taking down the
It is time to get to work.
head sail. Other than that, is there anything else we should bring up? What else do we
I think
do?
we've covered
We had a
it.
slow weekend on the water, staying on the boat.
Yeah, I love it
Yeah.
out here. Even if we haven't left the slip, I still love being out here.
Yeah.
It's our little floating
Condo.
clubhouse.
It is. It's like it's a clubhouse.
It's our little clubhouse.
When you get older, you still have clubhouses.
That's what we always think of it as. We're going
That's
to
why
our
people
little
get
clubhouse.
yeah. That's why people get condos or stuff like that. They just need a clubhouse.
Yeah. So it's a lot of
So.
fun. But thanks for joining us for Coffee Talk with Nick and Dory.
Yeah. Coffee talk.
Yes.
Cheers.
Y'all have a lovely day.